Interestingly enough, the temples here, one of the cooler differences between here and Angkor is that underneath the Garuda, that window pane style of edifice that's carved into here, the stonework here, this palace is called the Flying Palace, in that the reliefs of the animals and the caricatures that they have underneath them are flying, in that they have wings. And they call that Aptura. The dancers are the Aptura, and they kind of do the whatever, and you know. The history, the culture, everything that comes together in these temples, it just forces you back into a different time when, I don't know, this whole area, it's where wealthy and adventurous Chinese from the Funan, they came down and I don't know, maybe they partied down here. You know, I know for all intents and purposes, the Mahayana Buddhism employed by Jayavarman the fifth and the seventh, they were very different from the Theravadan Buddhism, but the Theravadan Buddhism, it was kind of like an anything goes. Theravadan Buddhism means the way of the elders, and that was like kind of like the old world style of Buddhism. But you know, they had no need for kind of like the religions, the myths of Christianity and the later pagan versions of the combination of the Mesopotamian and Sumerian era Judaism that kind of made an exodus to Egypt and then thereafter to Jerusalem and Bethlehem. They had Sodom and Gomorrah, and so maybe this was the then Sodom and Gomorrah. You don't know why so much attention was brought here. You just know that there's clearly a lot of attention brought here. Pre-Angkorian civilizations partied down here. That's kind of like a very cool idea, I think. You know, and we're talking about a time when just prior to the Angkorian era of construction, we have from 800 CE to about 1100 CE, the 12th century, you have a community so vast and so technologically advanced that at a time when London was a city of like 50,000, this civilization had 1 million people strong. And the old way of thinking was that, you know, you come from the mud, basically you want to be rescued from the mud, and the people in that civilization, those who are rescued from the mud, in other words, rescued from the rice farming and the rice agriculture, are blessed, and they're therefore you know, given the good life. You know, you're one of two people. You either speak Khmer and you work in the rice fields, or you speak Sanskrit and you write and read in Sanskrit, and you have the you have the life of luxury. You sit in the lap of sheer luxury, and this is what you get. You get to wake up, come to the berets and bathe yourself or be bathed by the people that haven't been rescued from the mud yet. It's just an incredible feeling that you get just standing here, knowing what maybe could have been, I guess.